This is my first video, so I am using some notes. I promise that eventually, as I learn how to do this more and to become better at it, the quality will be less sucky. I'm also in the process of moving in, so excuse the weird backdrop. So my name is Elliot. I'm a writer, a future EMT firefighter, a 49ers and Chiefs fan, woohoo, a suicide loss survivor, an only child, a dad to 3 fur kids, one of which is trying to interrupt her way into my video. I'm a traveler, a photographer, a warrior, a survivor, and a student hot air balloon pilot. As far as my diagnosis so far, I've been asking for the past couple years for them to give me a full diagnosis. So we are aware that there are other things going on besides what I'm going to list here. That ranges from Asperger's to DID. So as far as an actual diagnosis so far, I have major depressive disorder with suicidal ideations, PTSD, and anxiety, both general and social. As far as what I do outside of my own recovery, I enjoy going camping, singing karaoke, cooking, facilitating a PTSD support and education group. I'm also a mental health activist, and I try to focus on advocacy for first responders, and I love charcoal grilling and writing. So there you go. As far as my goal for this channel, this has not been a spur-of-the-moment idea for me. It actually took me a very long time to decide to do this. I hate being in front of a camera. I hate talking to a camera, especially with my apartment. Neighbors could probably think I'm crazy, but whatever. But my goal of this channel is to educate the public on mental health, to offer my own experiences for the sake of support and education, and even if I just help one person through one moment of their day, then my goal has been met. As far as some disclaimers, some of my content may pertain, trigger warnings. Some videos may contain graphic descriptions of things that I've been through. I will put trigger warnings at the beginning of those videos, so that way no one's caught off guard. So if you're under 18, maybe watch those with a parent, or if you have your own triggers, maybe watch them with a therapist. Maybe have your therapist watch them first. Maybe they can tell you yay or nay, you should watch this, or maybe you're not ready yet, or they can give you the synopsis from it. My goal is to help encourage you to protect yourself. As far as legal disclaimers, I'm not a mental health professional yet. I'm only speaking from my own experiences, so any advice that I might give, before you go try it, ask your therapist about it and say, hey, I heard this suggestion, what do you think? Some things may work for others, some may not, and some ideas may end up causing more harm, and I don't want to do that. So before you go and do that, just ask your therapist or whatever mental health professional that you're seeing before just jumping into new ideas and new, ways of coping, if you will. As far as what I've been through that got me here, the short list of it is I'm a child of divorce, I've been raped, I've been molested, I'm a domestic abuse survivor, and now I've been through alcohol abuse. I'm a suicide loss survivor, multiple times actually. And I have other things I've been through that I will eventually get into with my videos. This is quite new for me, and I have told myself that, unlike Facebook, I don't have to really censor myself here as much. The likelihood of people who know me finding this is a little bit less likely, and I don't plan on putting my YouTube channel on my Facebook just yet. There are certain situations I might talk about that I'm not comfortable putting on my Facebook page, just because of reactions, and I just want to avoid all that. As far as my current recovery, I am undergoing EMDR, and if you don't know what that is, I will make a video covering that, but a quick Google search, I don't want to get too much anything in this video, but just a quick Google search will show you what EMDR is. I do go to many group therapies. I see a peer support recovery specialist. Again, Google's your best friend. And I also take medication. That's kind of me in a nutshell. I hope that someone finds this channel useful. My goal, again, is to try to help. I know what it feels like to feel alone. And even though not every issue that I have is because of suicide loss, and an event that I went through not only caused further PTSD, but also it really propelled me into getting help for myself, and it has taught me a lot along the way, both good and bad. I'm not going to say it's worse than something else that I've been through, but it's a pretty close thing. However, you know, when trying to find help for certain issues, it was a lot harder to find help than for other issues. And so again, my hope is to be that voice that says, hey, you're not alone, you know, you can get through this. And even for those who might not know anything about depression or mental health, you know, to be able to try to explain that to you guys so that you understand, so that, you know, you understand your loved one better. Or just, if you want to generally, you know, be more educated and more informed. So that's kind of the channel in a nutshell, I guess. And I'm not going to make a promise that I'm going to make, you know, one video per week or whatever it may be. You know, I am in my own recovery right now. I don't like being in front of a camera. This is awkward. But, you know, I will try to upload semi-regularly once I get more comfortable with it and get more comfortable with editing and all this fancy stuff. Then I will probably make more videos more often. But for now, I want to kind of learn the ropes a little bit, and with my videos, you know, I need to be able to make an outline kind of so that I'm not just reading from a paper like I just did. But I will try to, you know, it might not be fancy editing like other YouTube people that I follow that I admire greatly, by the way, but I will make the effort, and I think what matters really is the content. So hopefully I can help somebody. And if you want to contact me, I will when I learn how to add my contact information to my About section. Otherwise, you can email me at dancinginthepsychward@gmail.com, which is my channel name at gmail.com. Hope you guys have a great day.